Before you rest tonight, take a moment to settle your heart, not by forcing peace and not by rushing into prayer, but by honestly acknowledging where you are right now, because the night has a way of revealing what the day allows us to avoid. And in this quiet moment, the heart often speaks more clearly than it does in the noise of the day. When everything becomes still, when conversations end and responsibilities pause, thoughts about tomorrow return, unanswered questions resurface, and the weight of waiting often feels heavier than it did just hours ago. Not because something new has happened, but because silence gives space to what has been sitting quietly inside you all along. Waiting rarely announces itself dramatically. It does not come with clear answers. It simply stays, asking for patience when patience feels thin, asking for trust when certainty feels distant, and asking the heart to continue believing even when nothing seems to move. You may be waiting for clarity, for relief, for provision, for healing, or for an answer to a prayer you have repeated many times. And when days turn into weeks, and weeks turn into months, without visible change, it is natural for the heart to feel tired, to question timing, and to quietly wonder whether patience will eventually be rewarded. This is not a sign of weak faith. It is a sign of a human heart carrying something heavy. And Allah speaks directly to this condition. Allah reminds us in His word that He is with those who are patient, and this short reminder carries a depth that becomes especially meaningful at night, when patience feels hardest and waiting feels longest. Allah does not say that patience will feel easy. He does not say that waiting will come without struggle. He does not promise immediate relief. Instead, He promises His presence. To be with someone means closeness. It means attention. It means care. It means that Allah is not distant during delay, not silent during struggle, and not absent when progress feels invisible. He is present even when nothing outwardly seems to change. At night, patience often feels different than it does during the day. During the day, distractions help carry the weight. At night, when the mind slows and the world becomes quiet, worries surface, thoughts replay, and the heart begins to ask how long this season will last. It is precisely in this moment that patience feels hardest, and it is precisely in this moment that Allah reminds you that He is near. Patience is not about pretending everything is fine. It is about remaining connected even when things are not. Dua, patience. O Allah, You know how long I have been waiting. You know what I am asking for. You know how heavy this season feels in my heart, especially in the quiet moments of the night. O Allah, my patience feels tired tonight. My waiting feels long, and my trust feels tested in ways I did not expect. But I turn to You because You promise to be with those who are patient. So be with me now, O Allah. Be with me in this waiting. Be with me in this silence. Be with me when answers feel delayed and progress feels slow. Grant me patience that does not harden my heart. Grant me patience that does not turn into bitterness. Grant me patience that keeps me connected to You, even when I do not yet see change. Allah also reminds us that when we call upon Him, He responds, and this promise becomes especially important when prayers feel unanswered and waiting stretches longer than expected. Allah does not specify how the response will come. He does not define when it will arrive. But He makes one truth clear. Every call is heard. At night, unanswered prayers often feel heavier because silence can feel like distance. But Allah's silence is not absence, and delay is not rejection. It is timing shaped by wisdom beyond what the heart can immediately understand. Some prayers are answered quickly. Others are answered slowly. And some are answered in ways we did not expect at all. But no sincere prayer is ignored. Allah hears the prayers spoken clearly, and He hears the prayers whispered quietly. He hears the prayers filled with confidence, and He hears the prayers spoken through exhaustion. He hears even the prayers that feel incomplete because words fail. Waiting does not mean your prayer was missed. It means the response is unfolding in a way you cannot yet see. Dua, being heard. O Allah, You invited me to call upon You, and You promised that You respond. So tonight I hold firmly to this promise, even if the answer has not yet come. Hear my prayer, O Allah. Hear what I speak and what I cannot put into words. Hear the hopes I carry quietly, and the fears I hide behind patience. If my prayer has not yet been answered, grant my heart peace while I wait. Protect my faith from doubt, and help me trust that Your response is coming at the right time, in the right way, and for the right reason. Allah reminds us that He does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear, and this reminder becomes essential when waiting begins to feel overwhelming and strength begins to feel limited. If this season exists in your life, then it exists within your capacity, even when exhaustion sets in, even when patience feels worn, and even when the heart doubts its own strength, because Allah knows your limits more completely than you do. This does not mean the waiting is easy. It means it is purposeful. If Allah allowed this season into your life, then He also provided the strength required to endure it, even when that strength feels hidden or distant. You may not feel strong tonight. You may feel tired. You may feel uncertain. But Allah would not place you in a season you could not survive with His help. Dua, strength and endurance. O Allah, if You have allowed this waiting into my life, then strengthen me to carry it with trust. Lift what feels heavy. Steady what feels unstable. And remind me that You would not place me in a season I could not endure with Your guidance and mercy. Do not allow waiting to turn into despair. Do not allow delay to weaken my reliance on You. And do not allow my heart to lose hope while timing unfolds. O Allah, tonight, I place my waiting in Your hands. I place my timing in Your wisdom. And I place my future under Your care. If this delay is protecting me from something I cannot yet see, help me accept it with trust. If this waiting is shaping me for what lies ahead, shape me gently. And if my unanswered prayer is leading to something better, prepare my heart to receive it with gratitude. Cleanse my heart from anxiety. Cleanse my mind from overthinking. Cleanse my soul from fear. And replace each with calm trust and quiet confidence in Your plan. Grant me peaceful rest tonight. Allow my thoughts to slow. Allow my heart to settle. Allow my soul to feel safe, knowing that You are working even while I rest. If tomorrow brings challenges, strengthen me. If tomorrow brings more waiting, steady me. And if tomorrow brings change, guide me with clarity and wisdom. Be with me, O Allah, in my waiting. Be with me in my silence. Be with me in my prayers. I surrender my expectations to you. I surrender my worries to you, and I place my trust fully into your hands. Amin.